Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So I didn't actually have any sales yesterday or yet today. It's like midday on a Wednesday. It happens. The main reason it happens, in my opinion, is if you don't list very religiously like you're supposed to. There's a lot of arguments out there on whether or not it stimulates an algorithm or whatever the case may be. One thing I do know is this is a fact, this is a very valuable tip. 100% of items that you don't list don't sell. 100% of items that you don't list don't sell. So that's the situation I'm in with my Nerf stuff and a lot of other stuff. So this here is a death pile. This is my little box that I put all my stuff that's waiting to be listed. So that's chock full. This is all the clothes and stuff I've showed you that hasn't been listed. And here's those tubs of Rockenbach that I never got around to too. That's probably several $100s worth of sales right there. All this is, a lot of hundreds of dollars worth of sales. And then we got the big Mac Daddy stack of Nerf over here that it by itself, in my opinion, is going to be hundreds of dollars worth of sales as well. So that's what I'm going to tackle today. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it all out and I'm going to kind of start categorizing it out in piles, and then I'll show you that. I'm going to get it segregated out into, Zombie Strike, Mega, and then just any way I figure I want to piece it. I have a lot of accessories to piece with the stuff as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this stuff drug out. So yeah, no sales yesterday, or I just made one right now, a very small one, but I haven't been listing, but whenever I'm a little bit more consistent in my listings, with in between 350 to 450 items, that gets me about, I'd say, 2 to 4 sales a day, pretty consistently. There's days where I don't get but one. There's days that I get more than 4. And then occasionally, maybe like once a month, I'll have a day where I don't get a sale like yesterday. So it happens, but again, if you don't list, that number will gradually go down, because my inventory goes down a few sales a day. It just makes less possibilities for someone to find something and want it and want to purchase it. All right, so my photograph area here, I'm putting the kind of like the unique blasters. And one quality of the hanging backdrop is you can use it to test the blasters. Check this one out. This one's called the Flip Fury. It's a Zombie Strike blaster. So you shoot, and whenever your magazine's out, you flip it to the next magazine, or to the next cylinder. All right, got it mostly laid out. There's some special stuff over here. This is the Vulcan, but this is a huge machine gun style, tripod mounted machine gun style blaster. But this is the neon green version. And then I got some other neon-ish colored blasters over here. These are the regular blasters that are just bigger, that I got to figure out if I want to actually lot those or just sell them individually. I got some 4 of Nerf Megas over here. Over here are just like the regular blasters that don't, generally speaking, don't go with the series. I got 3 Mavericks up here because I was thinking about saving them and doing a party pack, but I might just take some of these and make a party pack with the Mavericks, the revolver style blasters. Over here, that's all Zombie Strike. And then over here is Modulus and other blasters that take batteries. So then the only other things are these 2 Nerf Mega Centurions over here. And then this whole tub, I just started throwing all the accessories in this tub here. So this is all accessories. Then I got this many of the smallest magazine, and some bigger magazines. These ones here, and then these over here. So yeah, it's quite a bit to deal with. I think I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna break these up and start piecing stuff together. Well, this guy really doesn't go with anything else. I don't have any other accessories for it, so I'll just see if I can sell it as the main blaster only. This thing is a huge beast though. So then we got these 4 Nerf Mega blasters that looks like they'll make a nice little lot. Figure I can fit these all in a 16 by 12 by 8 box. Should be a pretty good sale. Here's a blaster called the Rough Cut 2x4. It seems pretty cool, like it's a good sale by itself, so I'm gonna try to find a couple, maybe like 1 or 2 smaller blasters to sell with it as like a bonus. So I think I'm gonna use these little, I got some little tiny ones over here. Got these cool little tiny ones that maybe I can lot up with it to make it like a little bit more incentivized. Let's test it out first though. We'll see how this sucker works. See what it does. That's cool. It works. So there we go, rough cut with 2 bonus blasters. See what kind of sale we can make out of that. All right, then we got the Zombie Strike lot. Looks pretty good, everything tested. Got the Sledge Fire and the Flip Fury and the Double Strike and 2 unnamed. I don't know if these have a name. So after this, I'm going to take all the ones I've done and actually list them because I don't want to get too confused. I've been writing down the names of the blasters so I can put those in the titles and everything, of course. And here's another cool thing. If, you know, in the bags of Nerf there are like toys that are not good enough to sell, so you actually get to keep them for yourself. It's really awesome. I'm going to wear this to church. This Praxis is a special neon color. It's got the magazine. This is the kind that shoots discs. This is the regular, you know, Nerf Vortex disc shooting buttstock. It's obviously not the clear green, but I'm going to go ahead and include it and sell the blaster like this. Since I don't have any other Vortex, you know, the disc. I don't have anything else this accessory can go with. Alright, here's the Nerf Long Strike CS6. So I have plenty of these extra bipods that don't actually go with the blaster. And the barrel is the barrel that goes with it. So I got the magazine with it, 1 extra magazine, and then this scope doesn't necessarily belong either, but I'm going to add it in to, it actually has a different kind of sight that's supposed to go on the top, so since I didn't have that, so I'm trying to make it a more attractive package with with some extra accessories, basically like a custom blaster, so we'll try it out. Alright, let's try this crazy blaster out, the Incisor. It's a battery operated one, and fortunately the batteries are still working on this guy. I got a full drum here. Let's see what happens. Not very powerful. It works, but probably since the batteries are weak. Oh, because I gotta let the wheel start. Yeah, because the battery power wasn't spinning the wheel very fast. That's probably what it was. But looks like it works pretty good. It's a pretty crazy one. I never had this one before. Nothing really goes with the Incisor. I don't have any other alien blasters, so I'm just going to throw in this one called the Sharpfire with it. Try to make it a little bit more appealing. Hopefully like a $30 sale, close to it. Okay, I overlooked that this Nerf, this is the long shot version of, but it's a Zombie Strike, so I missed that and I didn't include it in the Zombie Strike lot, but that's okay because this is a pretty big blaster. So I think this might be the scope that actually comes with it, but either way it looks really awesome, so I'm going to include that scope and an extra magazine and try to make a pretty nice sale on this individual blaster. Then we got this one here called the AccuStrike Alpha Hawk. It, I think normally doesn't come with anything, but it's a sniper rifle style, so I'm going to add a scope I have plus another bipod that I have to make it look cooler. I think I'm going to throw in this one that looks, I mean, it's close to the similar colors, probably not the same toy, you know, the line of Nerf, but the Doomlands 2169 Persuader, I'm going to throw that in as to make a nice little bundle out of this one. That is, you know what, I'm going to sell this Persuader if I can get these, what looks like Cheerios that have been perfectly stuffed into the barrel. You guys see that? Oh man, kids. Yeah, let me see if I can get these Cheerios out of the barrel. Okay, actually, these Cheerios are several Cheerios deep in some of these barrels, so this is not going to be a quick project. So the Doomlands Persuader is going to have to wait to be sold. I'm going to add it some other time if it indeed ends up, I'm able to maybe have to wet these Cheerios and try to sell this later. Looks like for my party pack, this is the best I'm going to do this time, is just a small 5 blaster one. Unfortunately, these guys over here, not this guy, but These blasters over here need some to be looked at for some, they may not work basically. So they weren't working well. So these are like the kind of like the more everyday blasters that I'll just put into one lot and see how much money I can get for them. Oh, one important thing about, like, if you're calling it a party pack, basically, the reason why is because, see, all these blasters here don't require anything other than the blaster itself and some darts. So they don't require magazines, they don't require any other accessories, they don't require batteries. So they're all ready. If you have a, a pack of darts, you can just give a blaster to each kid and they're able to play. All right, and finally, this is a one called a Spectre Rev 5. This is a revolver blaster that is supposed to be like a stealth one. I actually had the correct buttstock for it. So this is a stealth folding buttstock, not the correct barrel. So I put what I think looks kind of like a more stealthy barrel on there anyways, and see if we can make a sale out of that one. I think that's the last one I'm going to do today. So like I said, what I'm left over with is this stuff over here that might end up being non-working, especially if I can't dig out the Cheerios out of that sucker. Then we got the modulus stuff and the ones with batteries I didn't deal with yet. I didn't deal with the two big Mega Centurions yet. I got one more long barrel weapon, Hyperfire Elite, that I didn't mess with yet. It looks really nice. Then I still have a few random regular blasters that a lot of these accessories will probably go with. Still got a lot of magazines. But the good thing is most of it, I think, is going to be able to fit into this bin now for the most part. Maybe 2 bins. And then that frees this up for only the really big blasters as I have them, more carefully organized in there now. All right, so that does it for me today. I'm going to take this opportunity of not making some processing a lot of sales to get some listings going, and definitely several hundreds of dollars worth of gross sales that I'm going to be putting up. I put up some of it already. I'm going to put the rest up right after this. So hope you enjoyed. That's my daily vlog for today. Appreciate you dropping in and checking it out. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.